here
What do you
back
mean,
then.
Park and Eat?
No, north.
No,
where,
Highway
where the
in.
Dairy Queen is now
Yeah.
was there was roadshell service on the corner, and the Highway Inn next door to it.
Was that where Roxy's is, or is that across the street?
That was right next to Rochelle, where Medicap is, or where the drugstore is.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually.
And then there was a big apartment house there on the
Kind of
corner.
a long apartment
Where the
house.
DQ is now? That,
Yeah, where the DQ is now.
okay.
And behind, and west of that then was the church parsonage.
Oh.
That was just west there. Right
Oh,
on.
that's right. The
Yeah.
for Bethany.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was Bethany
Right
Lutheran
behind
Church.
the
Right
Bethany.
behind the
Then it was
Bethany
English
Church.
Lutheran.
Yeah, it was
That's
English
right.
Lutheran at that
Yeah.
time, but
I forgot
before
that.
they changed their name. But
So that was behind where the Carnegie is kind of then, on that Iowa Street, is that right?
yeah, it was on Iowa
That's where
Street.
the rectory was?
Yeah. The church was on the corner, and then right east of the church was the parsonage,
Okay,
and then east of that was the apartment house,
okay,
and south of that was Highway Inn, and
okay,
Rochelle was on the corner.
okay. And then the gas station wasn't across the street yet, was it? The DXs or what? It was?
Yeah, the gas station was there.
Okay. That clears a lot
At
up.
that
We were trying
time.
to fill in blocks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and where
Yeah.
and then when Bob Mullane moved Gasoline Alley up there when the bank bought that property back there, so
The gasoline alley was on.
was where the drive-in bank for Greenbelt Bank is.
Yeah. And wasn't there a monument
Yes,
Yeah,
there?
on the corner.
on the corner.
Yeah.
And the popcorn stand was right behind
Clark,
that.
wasn't that Clark's?
I
Clark,
Way
believe
back
so,
then.
yeah.
Clark.
The popcorn stand was where?
Right behind Clark's, next door, between Gasoline Alley and Clark's Monument Company.
Okay, Gasoline Alley was where the Greenbelt Drive-In is currently.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the popcorn stand being there at that time,
Across the street by the park, or just right next
across
to
the street from the park.
Oh, across the street, okay. Okay, by Gasoline Alley,
Yeah, between Gasoline Alley and the Monument Works.
okay.
And then later on, that Monument Works was where Mike Fisher started his second-hand store.
Yeah.
He had war surplus.
Now, was that
Or
on
surplus.
Estes or was that on Stevens?
That was,
What was it?
We had,
it was on Washington Avenue.
it was on Washington Avenue.
No, Main Street.
Oh, Main Street, right,
Main
okay,
Street.
right, across from where Liberty Bank is now.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, kinda.
okay,
Actually, it was across from where the beauty shop is now.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a surplus store.
Yeah, yeah. it was
Army
war-
surplus.
Mike started out with a war surplus store.
There were some other stores along there too, going
Mrs.
towards Washington, weren't there?
Oh,
Right
yeah.
on that east side of that.
There was a
main-
restaurant along there, and
There's a
Army
restaurant?
shoe
Are you
repair.
talking about right across?
Main Street.
Main
Okay,
Street to
all right.
Estes on the east side, where the bank is now, and then where we pull in to go to the
Well-
drive-in.
Where the bank is now, and then on the corner where Edward Jones is now is Old Man Burfield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there was Clifton's grocery store.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that where Liberty Bank was?
That's where the bank
Clifton's?
is now.
Okay. Okay.
And
there
then
was
in
cleaners.
between Clifton's and where the sanitary dairy was, there was what we called the veranda. It was just open in the
An
summertime.
open lot, and he had tables out there in summertime.
A restaurant?
No, it wasn't open.
It was just a lot. It was.
Yeah,
It didn't have a
well,
room.
they stored stuff in there, and there were booths back there where we,
Okay.
on Saturday night, it was open, and it was kind of like, what do I want to say, wood, that went, like this
Oh,
lattice,
Lattice.
but they stored stuff,
Yeah, but
there must have been part of a bill, it had roof on it and
Yeah.
stuff.
But they served food. It was a restaurant.
Well,
you can eat outside.
well, we just used it in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was called the Veranda.
Yeah.
and we called it the veranda, yeah.
And then you said there was a restaurant one time across the street where Greenbelt kind of comes around the corner there on Main?
Yeah. That would have been next to the alley.
Yeah.
Was that where Rocky's Pizza ended up later?
No.
No.
No, that was Rocky's was. Oh yeah, he was along there too.
Yeah, he was on Main.
Yeah, he was there to start with.
Uh-huh.
And then wasn't the thrift shop there too at one time?
Thrift shop?
When the thrift shop sort of started.
I know there was Penny's catalog store.
Yeah, this was
There.
on, I was thinking this was on the other side of the alley. Penny's was on that,
Oh,
well, and then
okay.
there was a,
There was a cleaners there at one
Yeah.
time.
oh yeah,
Scenic City
City
Cleaners.
Cleaners.
sure, yeah.
In that same block on Main.
Same block. On
And it had the same finish as a Princess. I remember.
yeah, it's kind
Oh,
of
yes,
ornate.
right.
Uh-huh.
I have looked
It
and
had a
looked for an
window like
address for
this.
that.
If you want to find out something about that, ask Mrs. Ingleby out, that lives out west of town. 'Cause she worked there,
Oh,
and I
okay.
think her sister did.
At Scenic City Cleaners?
And it was who,
In surgery as a scrub nurse. So he had all that education before they sent him down there.
How
But
long was he in the military then?
just a year and a half.
Year and a half?
Mm.
Yeah, that's about. Most of us were in like a year and a half.
Yeah, called towards the end.
Yeah.
They
my
were-
aunt.
Well, I was home on furlough. I had my orders cut to go to Fort Ord, California, at the Japanese theater, and while I was home on furlough, the war ended. So I got a telegram to report back to Fort Knox, and then we replaced the personnel on the base.
Oh,
Oh, you did? Okay.
And never had it so good and didn't know it. We had no retreat and no reveille, and got a promotion about every other month.
Oh, my goodness.
Worked in an office and had it made.
oh,
Did they have benefits then for veterans after that?
Yes.
They did.
yeah. You could go to school.
Go to school. Actually, I did on-the-job training at the gambling store. The government paid part of my wages.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Instead of going to college, that's what I did.
Right.
I should have gone to college.
But at least you're able to take care of some of the veterans things.
Right.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Haven't decided if I'm going to honor flight or not.
The what?
The honor flight.
Now, what's that?
They're taking in the veterans of World War II veterans to Washington, D.C. to see the monuments.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
You didn't get signed up yet?
I haven't got signed up yet.
They have another trip in, when did I hear? November?
There's one going, yeah, there's one going, the phone number, and I haven't,
Is this a nationwide get-together?
yeah, it's a
thing?
nationwide thing, but there's an Iowa organization that's handling it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty neat.
It's really great.
I think it's wonderful that we
Carol
have that
Roberts
Veterans
did.
Memorial.
From Nebraska, and he said he had a ball.
Yeah, it's just for the day, but
Yeah, you gotta leave at about 4 o'clock in the morning, get back about midnight. That's kind of tough on old people, but
yeah.
Do you fly out then?
yeah, they get big planes. I don't know, they take what, 250 or at a
I
time?
think so.
Something like that.
Military planes fly you out?
Yeah, fly out of Des Moines, I think.
Wow.
It's pretty neat.
You
It's
should
quite
do
a
that.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he's never been out there.
Yeah, if you've never been, it should be quite a trip.
Yeah.
Be
I
fun.
haven't seen it either. Heard a lot
Well,
about
I
it.
think I read someplace where there are like 5,000 World War II veterans die every day. Or it's a tremendous amount.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
World War II. Yeah,
I see Jeannie Stevens is going, so.
Oh, she is going. I think I
Yeah.
saw. That's right. I did see that.
On
in the
this next
paper.
one,
I
I
wondered
think.
what that was.
Mhm. Well, I was going to ask you, do you remember where the Woods had their funeral home?
Mm-hmm.
Where was it at?
Where Searles
Or
is.
Cheryl's is now.
That
Where
they sold
Searles
that
is
to
now. That was Woods. And then later, it was up on
Well,
Fremont Street.
That's
Anderson,
what I thought.
Wood
That's
Anderson,
Anderson,
Wood Anderson had one up there.
Oh,
not
But-
Wood.
No,
Arnold.
Arnold
Arnold?
Anderson had the one on Fremont Street.
Yeah.
okay.
Up there,
Because he married their daughter, right?
Yeah, Jane. Mhm.
Yeah,
Jane, yeah.
but Wood still had the funeral home down there by the park.
okay. I knew there was one
They were
up
in
on
competition
Fremont.
for a while.
Then they bought the Wood Funeral Home.
Yeah,
Arnold.
now that house is not there anymore. That's where,
Mary Rose
yeah,
Brown
Browns live
built their house.
now.
Oh, the new home.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's where Arnold Anderson had his funeral home.
Oh, I thought it was still there. It's
No.
not?
No,
Oh, okay.
Mary Rose Brown built a new house there.
Yeah.
I thought I knew where it was.
And I knew, and that had to been in 52, because that's when my brother was killed. And that's where the funeral was then. Or the viewing in the church, funeral was at the church, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
That was his funeral was,
Well, they had a funeral home at the Masonic Temple at one time.
yes.
Do you remember what it was
No,
called?
I don't.
I don't either. I can't remember.
But I think it was a funeral home for a while. It was
Not very
started out as a
long.
residence, but
no.
it was built as a residence.
Mm-hmm. The Jones.
Yeah.
Well, Terry, do you think we have any other questions? We've,
I think we got a lot of questions answered. Yeah.
I'll have to ask my dad about
I still think we should.
at the who had the funeral home at.
Her friend is now.
Yeah,
Ah,
my friend is.
where what is now?
Masonic
Tom
Temple.
Friend owns
He
that
might
building.
remember.
Yeah.
He has to think about things a little longer. I thought that's what we were doing today.
Oh,
We're just kind of trying to get some information about you folks, and I think we'll probably do another session, don't you, Terry? There's just so many things to
sounds good.
chat about and hear about your background, and just about the city. I
Yeah.
think it's wonderful. We really appreciate this.
Well,
There's a lot of things I don't remember anymore too.
I think you're doing quite well.
Yeah.
Terry, do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. I think we did really good.
Yes, well, thank you. Goodness,
I know.
appreciate it.
Dawn was at the sewing shop and Keith was at the bank.
yeah.